start with the central bank because it has refuted allegations claiming that the cost of its new head office under construction in Ridge in the Greater Accra region has been exaggerated and that the institution disregarded public procurement regulations in awarding the contract. Now, these assertions come amid public and political scrutiny with concerns raised about the appropriateness of the project's timing, given the central bank's attempt to recover from a substantial 60 billion Ghana cedis loss resulting from the government's domestic debt exchange program. Now, the bank, however, during a media briefing on Monday, countered these allegations, affirming its commitment to transparency in all its processes.
Criticism of the Bank of Ghana escalated when it justified relocating from its current central business district location in Accra to Ridge, citing earthquake threat. The bank cited structural tests indicating that its current building wasn't suitable. The minority in parliament had pressed the central bank to divulge details about the land acquisition for the new headquarters, consultants, project managers, financing arrangement, project cost, scope of work, bill of quantities, and start and completion dates. The minority also demanded the resignation of the bank's governor and deputies and garnered support from financial sector players and leaders like the Domaine, who called for the project suspension.
Those who have led this reckless and criminal conduct unleashed economic hardship and financial distress on the suffering people of Ghana must be held accountable on this particular action. In fact, impunity of the highest order can no longer be tolerated by the suffering masses of Ghanaians. We must not allow this dangerous precedent to be set for future leaders. In this regard, we in the NDC call for the resignation, immediate resignation of the governor of the central bank and his deputies within 21 days from today. We are resolved to embark on popular action to occupy the central bank and drive out the team of inept, callous, and criminally minded mismanagers of our finances to save the Bank of Ghana.
However, the Bank of Ghana held a dedicated press conference to address the ongoing controversies. Governor Dr. Ernest Addison, recognizing concerns, provided context to the project, terming it as a national security matter.
I will provide you with a brief history of how this has evolved over the years. The Bank of Ghana, as far back as the 1990s, began the search for a suitable and secured land for a head office. In 2012, the bank was allocated an unnumbered 5.19-acre land at Accra Central by the Lands Commission, which also had issues. The bank did not have access to the land since the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration refused to give the bank vacant possession on the grounds that they had never agreed to give up ownership of the land. The bank continued to search for suitable land for its head office throughout the period from 2013 to 2016. More recently, in 2018, the bank approached the State Insurance Corporation to acquire its vacant land at Ridge, near the Ridge Hospital. The government issued an executive instrument to allow the Bank of Ghana acquire that land, and SIC was duly compensated.
While assuring compliance with international standards befitting a central bank, Governor Dr. Ernest Addison revealed that the new headquarters would house critical facilities like data centers, currency processing units, vault, and sensitive installations. Although he did not specify the exact cost, he mentioned that funding had been secured from the bank's profit since 2019. He emphasized that the decision to construct the new head office predates the significant impairment the bank recorded in 2022.
The decision to commence construction was taken as far back as 2019, when the bank generated profits. Appropriations for the head office were made each year from profits made in 2019, 2020, and 2021. The project has therefore been going on for over 3 years. The DDEP only took place in January 2023. If we were to be taking the decision today, building a legacy head office would not have been a priority. However, this is a project that has been running for 3 years and about 50% complete. The bank is fully aware of its responsibilities to ensure that the costs do not escalate beyond reasonable levels, and that many of the original design features, including the data center, the currency processing center, ICT equipment, and specialized security features have or will have been deferred, and only gray boxes provided for future use to manage costs.
In response, the minority in Parliament has planned a demonstration against the bank's governor and deputies seeking transparency and adherence to the budget. The bank authorities assured that they will maintain transparency and stay within the budget.
The bank then began to plan the building of its new head office, taking into consideration the need to ensure that the building meets all the requirements of a modern central bank of international standards, similar to central bank head office buildings in Abuja and Dakar, and includes provision for data centers, currency processing centers, vaults, and other sensitive installations. It is not just a simple, ordinary building. Let me re-emphasize that the bank followed all the necessary public procurement processes in this endeavor. No procurement laws were broken.